Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome for today's continuous discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we're going to cover Canto 1, Chapter 7, Text 40 onwards. Let's see how long we can go. All right. Okay. So today is a wonderful day. Today is 7/7/26. 7th July 2026, Tuesday. We have gathered here to go deeper into the studies of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So before we start, is there anyone like to come and offer your gratitude? Express your gratitude. Any volunteers? Impromptu, just anybody? No one? Did you offer your gratitude this morning to Krishna? Why so quiet today? Am I audible? I just adjusted this thing. Am I audible, Prabhus and mothers?
Yes, Prabhu. You're audible.
Okay. So, offering gratitude is very important part of our Vedic system. So, anybody else? Anyone? No one? All right. So, I will offer my gratitude to. I am so grateful to Srila Prabhupada for his effort. At the age of 69, he traveled to the West and brought Srimad Bhagavatam. He brought Srimad Bhagavatam to the West and he conquered the whole world in 11 years. Right? He have created devotees from all walks of life, and especially basically in every nation, he has a disciple, including Malaysia. So I'm so grateful to him. And also I'm so grateful to all his disciples for taking up the mission of Krishna consciousness ISKCON and took it further to every town and village in the world. Without their sacrifice, without their effort, definitely now we won't have Krishna conscious movement, or we will be inspired to go on with this Krishna conscious movement. So I'm so grateful to all wonderful devotees of Srila Prabhupada and his disciples. Hare Krishna. Sakhi Mataji, yes? Sakhi Mataji, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandavad Pranam Prabhu.
Dandavad.
Gratitude offer பண்ணலாம் தான் பிரபு. பரவாயில்ல, நீங்க பண்ணிட்டீங்க.
அப்படியா? அதான் காத்திருந்தேன், யாரும் வரலன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். சரி, நாளைக்கு முடியுமா?
நாளைக்கு நான் பூந்துட்டேன்னா கண்டிப்பா பிரபு.
ஓகே. நான் 9:30 வந்துருங்க.
Okay bro. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
So I'm so grateful to Prabhupada. And of course, I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for being such a wonderful devotees. And your enthusiasm is very contagious. So thank you. With that, let's start our today's session. So today we're going to do 1:40 onwards. Okay. So total, I think 58 verses. But after this, I think we can go on, because after that it is more like a story. Let's see how far we can go today. If possible, we try to finish up this today itself, or if not, by tomorrow we will complete our chapter 7. Tomorrow after that we're going to start chapter 8, praise of Queen Kunti. Unbelievable chapter. The chapter full of prayer and gratitude. All right. So I can't wait to go there. So before that, let's do our invocation prayer. Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Darati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Parakalma Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagar Jadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Shakan Vidam Cha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasacharistarini Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamine Shri Varshabhanavi Devidaitai Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Viknanadaine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktira Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dina Tarine Rupanuga Virudha Pasidanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padam Bujaite Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupai Rupanuga Vraite Gauravirbhava Bhumestam Nidasa Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpata Rubhyascha Kripa Sindhubevacha Paritanam Pavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Garatisi Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavadaram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpati गोपेश गोपिका कंत राधा कंत नमस्तुते ताप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव सॉरी मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नस्तप्रेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भावति नैष्टिकी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्मादेशय तन्वयात् इतरश्चर्ते स्वभिजनस्वरतेने ब्रह्म हृदय अधिकवेः मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजोवारी मृदंगता विनिमय यत्रो त्रिसर्ग मृष्य दम्न स्वेन सदा निरस्तक्वकं सत्यं परम धीमहि हरि ओम तत्सत् नमो विष्णुपदे कृष्णपदे श्रीमती जयपताका स्वामी रामणे रामाचार्य पदाय नित्य कृपा प्रदाय गौर कथा दामदाय नगर रामराय जय श्री गुरुदेव गुरु महाराज की जय जय श्री आचार्य पद की जय. All right. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we're going to do text 40. Okay, let me just on. Where's that? Srimad Bhagavatam first canto. Okay. After we complete this will be the end of this book. Then we're going to start a new book. All right. All right, Hare Krishna. So we have covered just a quick recap. We said, how Krishna is encouraging Arjuna to kill Ashwatthama. He says that a cruel and wretched person who maintains his existence caused by others' lives due to be killed by his own well-being, otherwise he'll go to hell. So he said that I personally heard also like Draupadi, you have already promised to Draupadi that you will bring the head of the Ashwatthama. So he says that, and Krishna's justifying, he said, why you should kill him? All right, because this fellow is an assassinator or murderer of this child, and assassin and murderer of your own family members. And not only that, he also displeased his master Duryodhana. So he is just a useless waste. He's the ash of his burnt family. And Krishna says, kill him immediately. All right. So now let's look at text 40. What happened? Sutta uvacha evang parikshata dharmang. Okay, there's a I, there's a dash on top. So I dash on top, so we pull the raga. Evang parikshata dharmang partha krishnena chodita naichat. Okay, now you see there's a double C and there's a double D. All right, so how are you going? Naich chat, then dantum. Naichat dantum guru sutam yadya pyat. Okay, these words also we can combine. Yadya pyat mahanang mahan sutta vacha evang parikshita dharmang partha krishnena chodita naichat dantum gurung sutam yadya pyatam hanang mahan evang parikshata dharmang Partha Krishnena chodita Naichad dantum guru sutang Yat yapyatmahanang mahan Evang parikshata dharmang Partha Krishnena chodita Naichad dantum guru sutang Yat yapyatmahanang mahan. Okay, please read the verse.
Could I try, Babu?
Yes, go ahead, Prabhu.
Yet, one moment. Sutta uvacha evam padikshada dharmam partha krishnena chodita naicha dantum guru sutam yadyapi atmahanam mohan mahan.
Yes, nice.
Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Mangala Rukmini Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Sutta Ovacha. Evam parishata dharmam partha krishnena chodita naichadantum guru sutang yatyapi atmahanam mahan.
Very good. Fantastic, Mataji. Very nice. Thank you. Chandra Govinda Prabhu. Yes, I saw you unmute. Anyone else? Amaras?
Sutta vacha evam parishada dharmam partha krishnena sodita taichat tantum guru sudam yat yabi atma anam mahan.
Yes, nice. Hana Mahan. Mahan la Mahan.
Mahan.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, another one more person. Who's going to be the
Prabhu,
one?
shall I?
Hi, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Welcome.
Prabhu.
How are you?
Not so good, la, Prabhu.
Never mind, you're very good. You're in Bhagavatam class. You're fantastically good. Don't worry.
Okay, shall
go
I
ahead.
read?
Yes, go ahead.
Sudha uvacha evam parikshata dharmam partha krishnena chodita naichat tantum guru sutam yapi atmahana mahan.
Mahan, all right. But the thing is, there's few words. This is not uvacha, it's uvacha.
Okay,
And
Prabhu.
sutam is sudam.
Okay.
That's all. Other than that, you are good. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yesterday also we dedicated the readings to you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Haribol. Yes. Okay, anyone else?
Prabhu, Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Prabhu.
Wait, Prabhu.
Sutta uvacha evam parishata dharmam partha krishnene yo kodita.
Chodita.
Kodita.
In the C we call as cha. Not like English ko. It sounds as cho.
Chodita. Partha krishnene chodita. Naisha datum kurusutam. Yadyapi atma hanum mahan.
Mahan. All right, you're almost there. Very nice, very nice.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Sutta vacha evam parikshata dharmang partha krishnena chodita naichat dantum guru sutam yadyatma hanang mahan. All right. So Sutta, Sri Sutta Goswami, Vacha said, evam, this parikshata, being examined. All right. The word parikshit is what? Okay. The one who examine. All right. But now it's parikshata. All right. In Tamil, we call parichai. Right. What we say? Paricha vandiricha, parichai. Parichai is exam even in Tamil language. So parikshata, being examined. Dharmam, in the matter of duty. Partha Sri Arjuna, Krishnena, by Lord Krishna. Chodita, being encouraged. Na Aichat, did not like. Hantum, to kill. Guru Sutam, the son of his teacher. Yadyapi, although Atmahanam, murder of the sons. Mahan, very great. Please read the translation.
Hey, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sutta Goswami said, despite being instructed in his duty and encouraged to kill the son of Dronacharya, Arjuna, a great soul, did not like the idea of killing him, although he was a heinous murderer of his family members. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Wow, look at this. This is what we call the Vedic civilization. The Vedic civilization is so great, and see how they see things, right? What we can understand here, Sutta Goswami now addressing to the sages in Naimisharanya after telling the story where Krishna says, kill that murderer, kill Ashwatthama. But Sutta Goswami, despite being instructed, that means Krishna is giving instruction of his duty, then also he encouraged to kill the son of Dronacharya, Ashwatthama. But Arjuna, the great soul, did not like the idea of killing him, although he was a heinous murderer of his family members. This is what they call culture, right? It's not like nowadays, sometimes anything happens, they take revenge, right? So let's look at this, what Prabhupada writes. Arjuna was a great soul, undoubtedly, which is proved here also. Again, is proven. He is encouraged personally by Lord to kill son of Drona. But Arjuna considered that the son of his great teacher should be spared. For there happens to be the son of Drona, because he happens to be the son of Dronacharya. Even though he is an unworthy son, useless son, he had done all sorts of heinous acts. Heinous means what? Terrible acts. And somehow he did it whimsically. He didn't even think about it for no one's benefit. So Lord Krishna encouraged Arjuna outwardly, actually. So he encouraged Arjuna outwardly. Outwardly, he just tried to encourage him and see, just to test Arjuna's sense of duty. Can you see that? Sense of duty. It is not that Arjuna was incomplete in the sense of his duty, nor was the Lord Krishna unaware of Arjuna's sense of duty. That means, in other words, it is not to say that Arjuna don't know what is duty, and also it is not mean that Krishna doesn't know that Arjuna knows his duty or not. But Lord Sri Krishna put the test many of his pure devotees. What we can understand from here? But Lord Sri Krishna put to test many of his pure devotees, just to magnify the sense of duty. So what we can understand from here, Prabhus and Mothers, this is what that I've been saying about it. I think for the last 1-2 months. Audit. When we are ready to go back home, back to Godhead, how to find out? All right. Just like what we see here, Krishna, Krishna examined Arjuna, Parikshita. So he put Parichya. He gave an examination to check out whether Arjuna knows his duty or not, whether he knows his duty or not. But even Krishna knew that Arjuna knows his duty, but he simply want to test Arjuna. So like that, Prabhus and Mothers, what we can see from here, whenever we have some struggle or some challenges in devotional service, either the challenges come through your mind, comes through the senses, or come because of some agitation or bruises in ego. Who are you to tell me? Somebody says your food is horrible. How dare you can say about the food? No? Or after you cook, go around and canvas. Did you like my food? Did you like the food? Which one do you like? Which one do you like? Oh yeah, I cooked. All these kind of things. No. You get agitated. Do you want name and fame? Right? Or some challenges from fellow devotees, right? Some devotees come and irritate you. You fed up. You think, that's it. I want to stay away from the temple. All these things happening is actually an audit. Krishna is auditing you. We have to remember that. Say, like, for instance, if you run a business, okay, example, like for instance, if you are a pharmacist, you run a department. The pharmacist from another department will come to audit this pharmacy department, because a pharmacist takes a pharmacist to audit another pharmacist. Similarly, If you are involved in any kind of job or duty, you need to be audited. The one who knows the job only can come and audit you. So in devotional service, Prabhus and mothers, we must remember this by heart. We are all audited. And how do Krishna audit? He doesn't send anyone else. He sends the fellow devotees to come and irritate you. You get angry, oh, you still have krodha. Oh, anger, krodha. Oh, you have these because you have to, because what we understood from Narada Muni, the story of Narada. What the sound says, the Vishnu says, even you have a tinge of material desire or materialism in you, you can never go back to Goloka. You can never come to spiritual world. Even you have a tinge. You cannot argue with Krishna. Krishna is so tiny, so tiny. You cannot punish me for that. Krishna says, no, you have to be absolutely pure. So how to know that I am pure? How to understand that I have got a pure mentality, pure consciousness, pure this, I don't have anarthas? We don't know. So sometimes we need to be audited. So Krishna sent someone to irritate you, to put a pariksha, that means to examine you, whether you still have that kind of anarthas or unwanted things in your heart. Right? See, after you become a devotee, you're no longer under jurisdiction of Maya. You are under the direct care of Krishna. If you surrender, not simply by saying that I'm a devotee, if you surrender to Krishna, Krishna take over your life. Right? After you become a devotee, what are the things that can happen to us? We're going to get all the good names and fames. Right? After you become a devotee, people will start to praise you high and low. People will start to call you, oh, you are my God, you are my spiritual master, this and that. After you become a devotee, you start to see you get a lot of money. Right? After you become a devotee, you feel a lot of respect. Wherever you go, people put a garland for you, they welcome you, they give sweet talk to you, they adore you, they worship you. All the things that we wanted in life, we will achieve once we become a devotee of Lord. But once we become a devotee of Krishna, we must remember one thing. All the glories and all the opulence as a devotee that we enjoy, it basically belongs to Krishna. It reminds me about an incident happened many, many years ago. One of that butler, you know the butler? Butler means it's a high-class servant. You know the waiter. Waiter called waiter, but if butler means the one who serves the king, serves the prime minister, you know. A lady butler. She is a friend of my best friend. Oh, no, she's a cousin of my best friend. So one day we went to Bukit Tungku in Kuala Lumpur, Bukit Tungku, where you see all the palaces, everything's there. All the royalties lives there. So we went to a house. She is a butler to Sultan of Perak. So happened to see her, met her. The quarters that she lives in, it is more opulent than an ordinary bungalow, ordinary rich man's bungalow. So opulent. The quarter. I said, is this a quarter, sir? Yeah. But it doesn't look like a quarter. It looks like a bungalow. Well, we are the royal servants. So we get all that. Went there and she served me mango. The mango that I've not tasted such a mango. I say, why the mango is so different? This is a mango that prepared royal, from the royal orchard. Wow, really? Yeah. And the way she served the mango, usually what we do, we peel the mango, we just cut the thing, we just simply put into the mouth. But the way she served, she just cut the mango with the skin and she sliced in between and she gave me a spoon made of pewter. And I just need to dig and eat. Wow, unbelievable. Her son is the playmate to the son, the Prince of Perak. The Prince of Perak is a young boy, small boys. And her son is the playmate. They used to play together. So I was contemplating about this yesterday. Right? Even though that she is a butler, she enjoys all royal opulence. So what do butler enjoy? Whatever food that serves the king is also fed the servants in the palace. The servants still have that all the opulence. They live at the same environment, the same air conditioning. They stay and serve everywhere in the palace. They get all the opulence they want. Okay, all the opulence, what they want, it is there in the palace. All right. But what happened, Prabhus and mothers? I want to think about it. What happened if she forgets herself as a servant and wanted to enjoy independently? What happened? She just forget, oh, I'm a butler, I'm a servant, I'm a waiter, I'm the personal waiter of the Sultan and his wife. Personal means what? Really personal. She prepares the towel for them to bathe. She prepares everything, A to Z. Right? So, and she also I heard she also dresses up the queen, what, Sultana or something like that. Such a close relationship. And what happened if she start to feel that she is the enjoyer? Anybody would like to unmute yourself and talk about this? All right, I think we should ask Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. He's a royal physician. Prabhuji, are you there?
Yeah, Babu.
Okay, what happened, Prabhu, when you were serving the king before, and suddenly you enjoy all the opulence, right, of the king?
Yeah, when you're there, sure, Babu. For sure.
So you fly the same plane that he flies,
Yeah.
the same food that he eats.
Yeah, because the doctor, he got it by his side, Babu.
Yeah, by his side. You enjoy everything, right?
Yeah.
But what happened, Prabhu, if you forget yourself as a servant and you start to enjoy like a king?
You better not forget, Babu.
No, what will happen, Prabhu?
Nothing much now, Babu. If you do that also, they'll tolerate, Babu. As far as I know.
Because you're a doctor, they tolerate. What happened if the servant
Yeah,
do that?
for sure. For us, it is a bit better deal. Babu.
Okay, what happened if the servant do that?
Yeah, immediately they start growling and they'll out of the palace immediately, Babu.
Yeah, nowadays he's out of the palace, but those days?
Yeah, also same, Babu.
They get executed, right? Those medieval days.
Even now, Prabhu, if you do anything out of the way, they'll get you out. Prabhu.
Yeah. But now the modern era, of course, they kick you out. But what happened in those medieval days? Say 100, 200 years ago.
They punish you, Prabhu.
Yeah, they can be killed, right? They get death sentence and everything.
Yeah.
So what I want you to think about it, Prabhus and mothers, this is what I want you to think. I was meditating on this yesterday. The idea suddenly came in. We are living in the kingdom of Krishna. As a servant, we will have all opulence. Whatever Krishna has, you will have it. Because what Krishna says, if you become his devotee, you become his relation. Right? You're not only his devotee, not only his beloved, but also you become his relation. He accepts you as relative, a kinsman. We just studied few, I think, last week. Right? Kinsman. And imagine, once we come to the level of being a kinsman of the Lord, and suddenly this is what the side effect of a devotional service. You will have all opulence. No? You need money, you get all the money in the world. You want to look good, all the devotees actually look very good. Right? You want name and fame, you get all the name and fame. Each and every one of us are experiencing that. Right? Experiencing that. Okay? Like Saki Mataji. Okay. Now, since Saki Mataji answered that question, I see. So, Saki Mataji, do you have someone who thank you so much and think that you are such a wonderful person and you are like a guru, you are this and that? Did anyone think of you like that?
Irkanga, Prabhu.
Yeah. Adela orthanga inga irukanga Muru.
She's very humble, Prabhu.
Yeah. How about others? Chandra Govinda Prabhu, யாராவது வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பாராட்டுறாங்களா? நீங்க வந்து என் குரு மாதிரி என் வாழ்க்கையை காப்பாத்திட்டீங்க, உங்க மேல அவ்வளவு மரியாதை வச்சிருக்காங்களா? Chandra Govinda Prabhu?
இருக்காங்க பிரபு, பட் நம்ம அதெல்லாம் ஒத்துக்கிறது இல்ல. எல்லாம்
இருக்காங்க தானே.
இருக்காங்க all great for Prabhupada அப்படின்னு சொல்லிடுறது.
Yeah. So every devotee, how about Chong Fukming Prabhu, Chaitanya Daya Prabhu? Do anyone who adores you, who appreciate you, who respect you?
Yes, Prabhu, of course, if you are in that situation, sometimes people come for some assistance or whatnot. Of course, they do in due respect. But then because of the situation only.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But someone really appreciate you, yes?
Yes.
Someone adores you. Please, they welcome. Please, Chaitanya Daya Prabhu, thank you for so much for coming. Oh, I appreciate association. Yes or not?
Yes.
Every devotee will have this by default.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, every devotee will have it. There's no devotee out there who says, nobody respect me, nobody worship me, I'm insignificant. No such thing. Someone appreciate you, someone really worship you, someone thinks, oh, this Ananda Sundari Mataji is such a wonderful person, every day pray to Krishna, I'm so grateful to Ananda. Everybody worships someone. But the thing is, if we take that praises to our hate, and that is gone. If we're going to take the praises to our hate, that's when one-way ticket. Pochi. Right? If you take that praises to the hate, oh yes, I am great. Oh, nobody can give class like me. I had that ego before. Honestly tell you, I'm being very honest. Until I had the thought that says that nobody can preach like me. Even I had that. But Krishna gave me one big tie slap. It's all happened many, many years ago. So what I'm saying is, when we going to take all these opulence to ourselves, that is what they call enjoying independently. Because we want to enjoy independently, that's why we've been thrown into this material condition of life. We do not want to accept the authority of Krishna. We want to enjoy things independently. I get a lot of money, I buy a car. No, as a devotee, people give me dakshina, I get a lot of money. Okay, I buy one nice car. Right? I live in a nice place. Oh, my room, by supposed to be like certain people have taken a vow of brahmacharyam, or this thing, they should live a simple life. I like to act. No, all these kind of opulence, enjoying the opulence. But when you go and ask them, they say, no, it is yukta vairagya. Come on, yukta vairagya, you have to use it for Krishna, not for your own self. Not for your own self. Oh, you take and enjoy. You say, hey, yukta vairagya, man. What are you talking? No. So we have to be very careful. This is what the reason that we fell down. So how sometimes as a human being who are conditioned, who have suffered for time immemorial, sometimes when we see this kind of happiness, we will get away. We can get what they call taken away. Sometimes we can be like, what the word? What the word?
Carried away.
Huh?
Carried away.
Carried away, yes. You will get carried away. It's very normal. If you're not going to get carried away, you're Paramahamsa. So you're going to get carried away. It's very normal. Oh, people are praising me, man. Wow. Out there, people don't respect me, but here, temple, everybody praising me. Wow. You will get carried away. So sometimes to check that, Krishna will send auditor to audit you. He will audit you. Suddenly one incident, pump. Then suddenly the thing come out. You get very frustrated, especially when you're going to get carried away with all the name and fame. When someone come and say something bad about you, you will suffer from a very deep hurt. You'll be deeply wounded. People are praising me high and low. Look at this fellow calling me a fool. All right. So for that reason, this one example, like Sanatan Goswami. He was chanting. Suddenly one guy came to give me something. I need opulence. I'm suffering. They say, go to the dustbin. There's some stone that take and go. Then he went and dig the dustbin, dig. He found Chintamani stone. And he went and touched everything. And after that, he was wondering, this Chintamani stone is keeping in the dust, in the garbage area. That means he got something which even more valuable than the Chintamani. Then he come back to him. Say, Prabhu, I see that you keep the Chintamani stone you just throw it in the dustbin. It's a very abominable place. Is that mean that you have something so greater than that? He said, yes. Can you give me that? Can. Take the Chintamani stone and all the things that you turn into gold, throw into Yamuna and come back and sit here. So he threw everything out, then come back, then he gave the Maha Mantra. He initiated him with Maha Mantra. So even the Chintamani stone is in the possession of this Acharya, but he never pay a heed to it. As long as, that's why what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said very clearly, to be as humble as a grass, as tolerant as a tree. If you can be as humble as a grass, the more the people step on your head, you just can tolerate it. And be as tolerant as a tree, the more people throw stone or put a signboard, take the big nail and hit on you. You simply tolerate. Simply tolerate the sun, the heat, the wind, the rain. Just tolerate. If you can just do that, that's when you can get that ecstatic chanting of the holy name. That's when the real Nama Ras will start. Until then, we are working on it. Maybe we might, I shouldn't say we, I shouldn't generalize to all of you. I say myself. Maybe I think that I'm advanced. I think that I've achieved something in life. Right? But now Krishna says, look at me and says, well, I need to give him Namaras to him. I want to give him the taste of the holy name. So in order to give me the taste of the holy name, what Krishna will do, will send this kind of situation. Will send someone, can you tolerate? You get agitated. You're not qualified yet. When people step on your head, you go on humble. Can you do it? Cannot do it. No. So Krishna will send someone to keep test you until you've passed that audit. Parikshit, you pass that audit. Then Krishna says, okay, now I give you Namaras. With that Namaras, you come to the level of Bhava. Because now chanting itself, you can come to the level of Bhava. I give you Prema. Because that's why Krishna personally gives Prema. So what we understand here, Krishna is testing Arjuna after putting him in another abominable, horrible situation. First is the war against his own family members. He tolerated. Now, his children got killed. Well, if his Abhimanyu was killed, one of the son, the father of Parikshit, was killed. Arjuna's son got killed in action. Well, he had that pain, yes. But this is young child. These 5 boys supposed to take over the kingdom of Kurukshetra. And he died. It is very painful to see children die. Children date. Adult die, okay lah. Some or other we can tolerate. But to see a child dies, it's such a painful situation for the parents. And among all the family members. I remember when I was young, when there's any young child died, young boy died or what, my mother will never take me to the funeral. No? Say, why? Chinna pilla irundruchi, nee varakodade. Because they say the ghost will come and play with you. Something. But now I understand. Of course, those days was a fairy tale added stories. But now we understand because it's so frustrating, so traumatizing. And now the second pariksha, the second examination, what Krishna did. So what we can understand from here, Prabhus and mothers, it is a very important thing that Prabhupada is saying, that why we can practice in our life. The practice is like this. Number 1, if we are going through any kind of situation, we should be able to simply tolerate. Because Lord Sri Krishna, he loves to put to test of many of his devotees. He loves to test his pure devotees. When Krishna wanted, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted this movement to spread all over the world. When Prabhupada went to America, he should have just given him. Why he need to put him in so much of agony? Why he need to undergo 2 heart attacks, 3 or 4, 3 attacks, 2 attacks, massive attack, and 3rd attack he died. Why? Why he need to do that? Why can't just give him? Why when he went and checked to Delhi, he went and checked the blueprint, proofreading of Srimad Bhagavatam. He was he was knocked down by the bull and he fainted by the roadside. Great Acharya, Kali Yuga Acharya, once upon a time, he was mowed down by the bull and he was at the roadside, fainted, and nobody came and helped him. At one moment, Srila Prabhupada lamented. If you read Leela Marta, suddenly he started crying. Oh, Father, where are you? Oh, Mother, where are you? You kept me like a prince. You never gave me any kind of pain. You took care of me so nicely, even at that advanced age, Prabhus and mothers. At one moment, he couldn't take it anymore. He cried, calling upon his own parents. You can read that in Chaitanya, what they call? Prabhupada Leela Amrita. He cried, calling upon his father, calling upon his mother. Where is your affectionate? Where is your affection you gave me? All the love you gave me, where is it now? I am suffering. He went through family problem, family issue. His wife preferred to have tea more than him. The heart was broke into pieces, right? He said, well, you want coffee or you want tea or you want me? Then the wife said, I want tea. And he dropped everything. He took Vanaprastha. And what he did, he had no money. He went to Vrindavan. He had no place to go. He was sitting in the ghat near the Bengali bathing ghat. There's a place called Bengali bathing ghat, and there's a shelter. He was sitting there for days, for at least 2-3 days. There's nothing to eat. He did not eat anything. He's so pale, so old, and he's in great pain. Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, you want to say something? Vaishnava Prabhu? Vaishnava Prabhu, are you there?
Yeah, well, the story about
yeah.
Prabhu was telling that his wife took tea instead of him, Prabhu.
Yeah.
He said that he later on, while going away from the house, he was laughing to himself.
Yeah.
I was wondering how he denounced the family, and he said, I got it so easily. He knows she meant it as a joke, Prabhu. You can see in his writings now. She meant it as a joke, he knows, but he made it look serious and then got out of the house.
Yes, but that moment of the decision.
No, Prabhu, he says he was happy. He was happy. So easily Krishna gave me permission to leave the house.
To renounce.
Yeah, because
Guru asked him to renounce.
he was laughing to himself now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's another story also. Okay, anyway, yeah. So now he's at the bathing ghat and he was in great lamentation. I mean, he had nothing to do. And suddenly came, that time who came? His Holiness Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Maharaj. He came to collect water. Okay, the Bengali bathing ghat. And he saw him. He said, Abhay Babu. He looks like Abhay Charan Prabhu. And he saw him. He said, what are you doing here? He said, I did not know. You must follow me. He insisted. Hold him and took him to Bhakti Pranya Keshava Swami. There's one Gaudiya Math. I forgot the name. So he took him there. Gave him shelter and everything started from there. Why did Krishna need to put a person into that kind of lamentation? Right? Why? Then he went past the ocean. He had to attack. He doesn't know what to do. Can you imagine? Can you dare to leave the country with 40 rupees or 4 ringgit in your pocket? Do you dare to come out from Ipoh, go to KL? Or go anywhere? Even do you dare to come out, God, from your house with only 4 ringgit in your hand? Right? Why? Then suddenly the wave was so high. And at that time he had a dream. And all the Vishnu says, don't worry, I will protect you. And he dreamt that all the Vishnus are rowing the boat. And the captain says, never in his entire career experienced a very calm Atlantic. So calm. Went to the Boston Pier. He looked left, looked right, looked left, looked up, looked down, don't know where to go. And it's all started. That is the test Krishna gave to the pure devotees. Why he do that? Why does he need to do that? That's why what Prabhupada writes here, please pay attention to this word. If you're going through any kind of suffering or pain in life, Always remember this thing, that actually Krishna is putting all his devotees in test to what? To magnify. To magnify the sense of duty, or also to magnify the glories of his pure devotee. Sometimes our son, say like if you have few children, 5 children, suddenly one particular son do very well in the studies and become very successful. You will be always like to talk about him. My 4th son, such an angel. He made it big. He made it that. He made it this. Oh, he's such a great doctor. You keep on praising, because that's why. Similarly, Krishna also, as the children, he also like to praise you. He want to magnify. That's why when you worship and glorify the devotees of the Lord, Krishna is very pleased. But if you defame them, you offend them, there you go. There you go means you're not going to go anywhere. Then you're not going to thrown anywhere. You'll be put in a KIV. So they take you out from the temple, put you in one place. Okay, you go. Don't disturb. The people are all moving very fast. You one fella coming and disturbing, put you in KIV. After some time, they pull you back and give you a second chance. Yes, Chyan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, just wonder if a devotee, I mean, a real devotee, of course, is tested by Krishna. But what is the difference if we are in some form of a way we are tested? Is it we are tested by Maya? And what's the difference of tested by Maya and Krishna?
Use that, locally available things to test you, Prabhu.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Krishna cannot bring someone from Goloka to test you.
Yeah, correct.
I don't know. Yeah. So what is locally available? What do you have with beside? Okay, now I want to test Chaitanya Daya Prabhu. Okay, I want to go to Johor to test him. How? Like that day, sometimes now you understand or not, suddenly you had some fall or something, you had some pain, right? Recently you're not well.
Yes.
So now I think you had a fall and injured your leg, is it?
Yes. Fractured.
Did you feel devastated? Ayo, why la, cannot go to work? Did you feel like that?
Initially it's that of course the impediment, but not later on because of this what do you call? Because we are imputed by the knowledge, we a bit
yeah. But the question is, formerly you lamented, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you understand. Remember, I told you, maybe Krishna wants to attend the Bhagavatam class every day.
That's why he did a lot. Yeah.
So Krishna have created, like that in Chinese class also, you're there. I think because formerly I don't remember seeing you there also. The Chinese classes are there, right? So that means Krishna have give you a break, right? Like injuring your leg so that you can concentrate in your sadhan bhakti. Because Krishna really wants you back home, back to Godhead. And Krishna wants to see you as a pure devotee. Because your name is Chaitanya Daya, the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So all these are interlinked. So that's why as a devotee, we do not lament. That's why I'm keep hammering the point. Be grateful to whatever things that you have. Be very grateful. You must always express your gratitude. First thing in the morning, you express your gratitude. Oh, I am awake. I'm alive. Krishna have given me another one more day. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is mystery. I don't know what's going to happen, but today is the day that I live to the fullest. I chant my holy name to the fullest. I read to the fullest. I live to the fullest capacity, right? And I'm so grateful that I woke up this morning and I'm grateful. Just, you have to be grateful. That's why I keep saying, never compare yourself with anyone else. Because other than you, Prabhus and mothers, other than you and the devotees, everyone out there are mundaners. They are mundane people, whether you like it or not. Other than a devotee, other than being a devotee, other than you or all fellow devotees, all the people out there, from the beggar to the street up to the richest man in the world, from the most fearful person to the most powerful to the person in the world, right? To the most brave heart and to the most cowardly, the coward to the brave, the ant to Lord Brahma. Everything around you, they are insignificant. They are mundane. And we call them as mundaners because you're reading Srimad Bhagavatam. You can never compare yourself with anyone out there. Not a big deal. They are not a big deal at all. Because you are a devotee. And now being a devotee, you will be tested by Krishna. He will audit you. But if you are not going to express your gratitude, you are not going to be grateful to whatever things you have, even the Krishna's testing can be very painful. You're going to take it to your heart. I used to curse Krishna once. Right? 27, I become a millionaire, and 33, you took away everything from me. Just 27, 28, 29, 5 years, everything's gone. It's a miracle. Until I told Krishna, I should have prayed to Muniswaran, Muniyandi, just slaughter one goat and I get everything I want in life. Worshipping you, what I get. But still, end of the day, cannot laugh. I can't stand without Krishna, At one moment, I said, that's it. I'm out of this ISKCON. I am out of Hare Krishna. I'm fed up with Hare Krishna. I'm out. I left Ipoh, went to Klang. Then I went to uncle's house. My uncle told me, give me hey, go and fetch your cousin from the tuition. I said, okay. That time he just bought a brand new Honda, what they call? Accord. I love cars. He knows, and my uncle is very lazy. Oh, you're here. Now take the key. I said, what key? Go and find. Oh, new car. Okay, I go. I went and stopped at the traffic light. Suddenly I saw one devotee crossing. And I cannot control myself. I just went down. I said, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. He said, Hare Krishna. That's none other than Dina Prabhu, Dina Anunkampandas. One of the fantastic devotees from Singapore. Now he's in Vrindavan. Then after that, I was staying near the Perumal temple, near the Vishnu temple in Klang. I walked to the temple. I saw him sitting there. One day before, I said, I am out of ISKCON. I'm out of Krishna. I don't like you. I hate you and everything. But the next moment, I got hooked. I was like kind of away from Krishna, maybe less than 12 hours. Krishna will hook me back again. So all these kind of things. So it took me away everything. But now I realize, Prabhus and Mothers, the amount of peace I'm enjoying is unbelievable. In a commoner's eye, I'm a total failure. I am a total failure, not an ordinary failure, extreme failure. Lost my million, lost my house, lost everything, all my property, and declared bankrupt. And all my cousins are now, that day recently I saw one guy bought a brand new Porsche Cayenne. One-time service, $5,000-6,000 ringgit. Just ordinary service. From Ipoh, you have to drive to Juru, go to Penang to service. Oh, such opulent. And I looked at them, I just pitied them. They have a fake smile. They have a fake. Only thing that beautifies them is the gold. If the gold is taken out, they are very ugly. Ugly in the sense of they don't have any charisma. There's no charisma in them. And now, honestly, I feel what Krishna did to me was really good. Very good. I'm very happy. So similarly, this some of my own life testimony. I can have beautiful people like all of you are there as my very good friends. I got just devotee association is really fantastic. So whatever happens, it's meant for. Yes, Chang Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, it's true that sometimes you want to draw out, you see, but then maybe sometime how come there's something actually can't figure out how come there's something that can draw us back to the endeavor.
Draw us back to where, Prabhu?
To our endeavor again.
Because there's our anarthas. That is our what they call like our deep-rooted anarthas. Okay, I give you an example, Prabhu. I don't know whether I've given that example before. Last time I had an associate who's African, business associate. So we went to one place. I don't know whether it was in Singapore. Some gathering or something like that. There's a group of few girls were there. All right. I think 2 Indian girls, few Chinese girls, and one black African girl. Right. And the time we went there, and they all are very beautiful, especially the Indian and the Chinese, gorgeous, very beautiful. So when there, I told my friend, hey, mate, look at the girls, man. Wow, beautiful. Look at that Indian girl. Look at the girl with sari, And he said, no, look at the girl. Wow, that African girl looks so pretty. And I looked at it, I got a shock. You call her pretty? Right? Sometimes how they look like, I'm with due respect. I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving the real example. So no matter how much you have advanced, you come, you go and approach that guy is a global trader. He goes everywhere. Sometimes he used to follow me to Japan. He go to Japan. He's seen so many people, but still his attraction to his own kind. So that is what I'm saying is the kind of anarthas which is deep rooted. Even though we know we have already got the highest taste, sometimes we can get carried away to go and do something else. The thing that we give up, you carry it away to do that. But you know what the difference now, Chong Prabhu? Your enthusiasm is not like last time. That's the difference.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
You are not that enthusiastic like those days, you know, when you can feel your enthusiasm has reduced towards your job and more to reading Bhagavatam and chanting and everything. It happens. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. You're advancing. All right? So like that, okay? Wow, I thought I can do it fast, this few topic, but only this one word itself. I wonder why I got the meditation maybe today, all right? So now what Prabhupada writes, the gopis were put into such a test as well. Even the gopis. How about us? Prahlad Maharaj also was put into the test. And all pure devotees come out successful in the respective test by the Lord. So if you have any kind of challenges that you're going through, tell yourself, I'm so grateful. Well, Krishna, I am in your radar. You're paying attention to me. Right? So now we're going to go to text 41. All right, text 41. Before that, I would like to ask, will it be possible that we overshoot the time today? Say maybe up to 11:15 to 11:30. We try to finish up as much as we can. Is that okay with everyone? Is that okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
All right. Okay, Ken. So now it's 10:30. Shall we just take a short break? 2 minutes? I just take a 2 minutes break and I will be kind. Hare Krishna.
முடிச்சுட்டு வருவாங்க.
Hare Krishna. Let's continue. All right. Okay. Let's do text 41. Atopetya swashibiram. Sorry. Atopetya swashibiram Govinda priya sarati Nyaveda yatang priyayai Shochantya atmajan hatan. Translation? Anybody please read the translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Let's go ahead.
After reaching his own camp, Arjuna, along with his dear friend and charioteer Sri Krishna, entrusted the murderer unto his dear wife, who was lamenting for her murdered sons. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So the charioteer is the word is Sarati, Sarada. All right. So now we understand that we see that Partha Saradi. Krishna got a name called Partha Saradi. Partha means Arjuna. Saradi means a chariot rider. All right. Priya, Govinda Priya Sarata, Sarati. So Govinda Priya is so beloved Govinda who acted as his chariot rider. All right. So after reaching his own camp, okay, Arjuna along with his dear friend and charioteer Sri Krishna entrusted the murderer into his dear wife. Entrusted means gave that murderer. Now, I brought this guy to you. Tell me what to do now. Who was lamenting for the murdered son. That means the dear wife, who is Draupadi, she is lamenting for the son, all the children, that all 5 young boys killed. She was lamenting. Purport. The transcendental relationship with Arjuna and Krishna is the dearmost friendship. Sakha. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord himself has claimed Arjuna as his dearmost friend. Every living being is thus related. Now, Prabhupada writes here, every living being, Prabhus and mothers, including all that goat, cow, pig, all right, chicken, then ant, snail, everything that moves, that's alive, is thus related to the Supreme Lord. We always must remember that. So we have no right to kill them and eat them, right? By some sort of affectionate relations, either as servant. So now, particularly devotees, what kind of what they call relationship that they have affectionately, as a servant or as a friend or as a parent or as an object of conjugal love, right? As a servant, right? All the gopis, and as a friend means like Sakha, all right? Parent is like Mother Yasuda, okay? Object of conjugal love, Radharani and the gopis, okay? Everyone thus can enjoy the company of the Lord. What Prabhupada writes here, very important. What did he say? Everyone. Everyone can enjoy the company of the Lord. Everyone. It's open to everyone. There's no qualification, nothing. Everybody has the potential. All right? With the Lord in the spiritual realm. When you can have that, if one at all desires and sincerely tries by the process of Bhakti Yoga. Wow, look at this statement Prabhupada made. It is so assuring statement. If one at all desires. So now some say when you go to Goloka Vrindavan, what? We don't have desire? No. Desire is one of the constitutional position of the Atma. So if we want to go back home to Godhead, you just need to have that desire. Check yourself. Do you still have the desire? Sometimes when we are in one situation for a long time, we tend to forget. We tend to take things for granted. So we have to keep on ask ourselves. That's why I'm saying, again, look at yourself in the mirror. When you look at yourself in the mirror, when you deeply look at it, all the questions will arise in your mind. Do I really have the desire? Number one. First, you must have the desire. Number two, what Prabhupada writes, sincerely try. This is the second position. Try. It's not asking you to become perfect. Keep trying. Prabhupada says, try to chant. Right? Now you must try to chant. Try means what? Work on it. Work on it. And how you should do it? Sincerely. Even you fail doesn't matter. That's why what Krishna gave an assurance. Don't worry, Arjuna. If you fail in this path of bhakti, you will come back and you're going to continue. It's not the end of the life. It's not the end of effort. And other than this, everything you do will have an end. This birth, I can be a doctor, and next birth, it's not necessary I'd be a doctor. I still have to go to the kindergarten and learn ABC. All that, other than this, all the other things you are not going to carry with you. You're going to discard it along with this material body. Your relationship, your friendship, your children, your husband, everything you're going to drop. The one and only thing that's going to follow you is the process of bhakti yoga. Only this bhakti going to follow you birth after birth until at one moment you come to the level to be as tolerant as a tree, as humble as a grass. All right? But in order to do that, we have to sincerely try. Do not give up. Do not get disheartened. That's why, again, I'm telling you, gratitude is very important. That's why I'm keep hammering. Every single day morning, we want that gratitude, not to hear some praises. When you express gratitude, you have a kind of oomph, a kind of motivation in your heart, kind of inspiration. Yes, I am not deprived of anything. I have everything. Now you're telling, oh, I have no money. Oh, I have this. Oh, I'm not well. I'm sick. Oh. But now when you express gratitude, then you say, actually, I have everything. I have everything. And this impediment, this struggle, it's just at minute. Actually, it doesn't matter. But our material mind will highlight it big. I have everything. Right? But we must have the desire. Strong, burning desire. Like here, I have already stick on my wall. Right? I have showed that before. It took me 8.5 million lifetime to do what I am doing now. Therefore, I chant X rounds for japa daily. I follow 4 regulative principles strictly. I study and master sastras religiously. I paste it on my wall. It's just in front of me. I paste it. Whenever I'm down, I will tell myself, 8.4 million, my friend, to do what you're doing now. It is not worth the lamentation. If I born as a pig, it's worse lamentation. If I born as a snake, it's a worse lamentation. If I born as a mice or a rat, you know, you ever seen rat? That fly don't have peace. Left, right, run to one place, hide. Then eat, left, right, go to. Anxiety. Compared to all the anxieties I've gone through, in all that 8.4 million species, what I am going through is nothing. Insignificant. So, and I'm so grateful to the person who made me a devotee. Wow. Right? Yes, Mataji, very nice. Learn not to waste Krishna given time. Correct. Every moment, because Krishna says, I am time. I am Kala. So every second that we are going through is Krishna. Right? So we have to have the desire. And second, we have to sincerely try. And how? Through the process of Bhakti Yoga. And there's no other process can take you back home, back to Godhead. Hatha Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, all kind of yoga, just name it. That's why at the end of the day, Krishna said, what Krishna told, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. All the dharma that I've been talking to you, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, that yoga, this yoga, everything give up. That's a conclusion, 1865. I think 1865, yes, I'm mistaken. So, 1866. Sarva Dharman Parityaja. All kind of religion, throw. All the dharma I told you, throw. Give up everything. Mam Ekam. Mam means me. Ekam, only me. Sharanam, surrender completely. I will deliver you from all sinful reaction. And you will come to me. I promise you this. Because you are my friend. So now we understand. We have a relationship with Krishna. That's what he says. Every living being has a relationship with the Supreme. And Krishna gives that same promise to you. If not, why does he need to compile in Bhagavad Gita? Because he knew 5,000 plus years later, you will be sitting and reading that book. Right? It is not a historical story. It's application. Right? And what can be your relationship? Don't worry. You can be a servant. You can be a friend. You can be as a parent. Or you can be even a conjugal lover. But that doesn't matter. But if at all you get it, you can enjoy. You will enjoy it. And who? Everyone. It's open to everyone. It's not only meant for devotees. It's open to everyone. Everyone can enjoy the company of Krishna, of the Lord. Where? In the spiritual world. But the qualification? Simple. Just have the desire. Number 2, try your best. Where? Not anywhere. Only in the process of Bhakti Yoga. Fantastic. Let's look at 42. Tata hritang pashuvat pashabaddam avan mukam karma jugupshitena niriksha Krishna pakritam guru sutang vama svabhava kripayana namacha. Please read the translation.
Sri Sutta Goswami said, Draupadi then saw Ashwatthama, who was bound with ropes like an animal and silent for having enacted the most inglorious murder. Due to her female nature and due to her being naturally good and well behaved, she showed him due respect as a Brahmana. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Look at that. Can you imagine? Sri Sutta Goswami said, Draupadi then saw Ashwatthama. She saw Ashwatthama. And he was bound with ropes like an animal. I mean, they tied their leg and they were holding him like an animal. Right? And was bound with the rope like an animal and silent. And he was quiet, he was silent because he was having enacted the most inglorious murder. He have done such a horrible murder. And before that, Draupadi and Ashwatthama, they are good friends. Arjuna and Ashwatthama, good friends. And Draupadi and Ashwatthama, they know each other very well. He was tied by the rope and he felt silent because he have enacted such an inglorious murder. Okay? But now you see, but due to her female nature, right? What is that female nature is all about? Loving, motherly, affectionate, compassion. All these are the nature of a female or a Mataji, mothers. Right? Even when you look at, even in the animal kingdom, the bull have a different character and the cow will have a different character. Even when you look in the dog family, the male dog got a different and the female dog has a different. That's why they say the female dog is the best. Guard dog, there's a term, I can't remember. So, like that. Even the male cat and female cat can be more loving compared to the male cat. So it's a female nature. And due to her being naturally good, she is naturally a very good person. And she is well behaved. So another qualification of mothers is well behaved. It's very important. Right? Because that is the qualification of a chaste woman. But nowadays it's not like that. Right? That's why like for instance, like going for party, drinking alcohol, having fun. You know, I know someone and she said, well, my husband allows it, so what? So that's all not a very good thing. Anyway, I don't go into the detail. So naturally good and well behaved. And she showed him due respect as a Brahmana. A murderer of the child came stand in front of him and she offered her respect to that Brahmana. Can you imagine? Ashwatthama was condemned by the Lord himself. But he was treated by Arjuna's wife, Arjuna by like a culprit. Arjuna treated him like a culprit, but not like the son of Brahmana or a teacher. Now the thing is, when you see, but when he was brought before Srimadi Draupadi, she, although begrieved the murder of her sons, and although the murderer was present before her, could not withdraw due respect generally offered to a Brahmana. Krishna says, kill him. Arjuna took him like a dog, drag him. But Srimadi Draupadi offered her respect. Or the son of her. This is due to her mild nature as a woman. The woman as a class is no other better than a boy. Is no better than a boy. And therefore, they have no discriminatory power like the man, like a man. Okay? So what is Prabhupada saying? The woman as a class is no better than a boy. There's no difference. They have no discriminatory power like a man. But Ashwatthama proved himself to be an unworthy son of Dronacharya or a Brahmana. For this reason, he was condemned by the greatest authority, Sri Krishna. But mild woman could not withdraw her natural courtesy for a Brahmana. So what we understand? The woman is the one that always sober. The mother is the one that gives strength. After the son comes back home, he sometimes don't even acknowledge the father. Go straight to the mother. Lie on her lap. And say, Mom, I missed your food. I missed you. Hug, kiss her. Right? Even a man, after one hard day work, he gets the solace from his wife. The wife is everything. That's why the women are so powerful. And because they are so powerful, they need to be protected. The man can be anything. That's why Arjuna was so worried. If you were during the Pandava, the Mahabharata war, he was so worried. If I'm going to kill all these men, we're going to create Varna Shankara. Varna Shankara means what? Unwanted population. Because sometimes the women can be taken for a right. They can be easily cheated. How? Just like see the mild character of Draupadi. Even she respects the man who killed her own son. And imagine that sometimes, some rogues or some unscrupulous men can even spoil them. If a woman decide, they can create wonders. When a man becomes a devotee, he struggles so hard to make the whole family a devotee. But if a woman become a devotee, the whole family eventually will become a devotee. It took me 25 years to convince my mother and my wife to become a devotee. Right? But I have seen a girl who got married to a non-devotee, within 1 year, 2 years, pop, the whole family with tilak and coming to the temple. That's the power of women. And not only that, Prabhus and mothers. The man can be a rascal, can be a thief, can be a crazy person. But the mother, the seed of a man carries the character of the parampara. But the gentle, mild mother can mold the child. Example, Hiranyakasipu was such a great demon. When the wife was pregnant, the Indras and the demigods wanted to kill her. Why? Because they know what they call the son of Asura will definitely be Asura. Because the son will be double the character of the father. If the father have some bad character, the son will have double the character of the bad character. When the father can jump 8 feet, the son can jump 16 feet. They double the character, good or bad. Right? But what happened? The mother was so, she took the shelter of Narada, and she was carrying such a great child, the greatest, the most fearsome Asura. And all the demigods were so worried, what kind of child is this boy going to be? But because it was carried by the mother, who is a devotee, the son became Prahlad. It is not in the hand of the father, it's in the hand of a mother. Because when the thing is in the womb, it depends on the mother, entirely on the mother. What future generation they're going to create. That's why the women has to be protected no matter what. The family says, no, we have our right. Yeah, you have your right. Yes, who denies your right? Right? Even when you see physically, the women are still smaller than men. The bone density is smaller than men. Right? Their emotion is higher than men. But their pain tolerance is greater than men. The man cannot tolerate such a pain. Right? So that's the thing. So anyway, so the woman could withdraw. So that means even to date, even to now, a Hindu family woman shows proper respect to the Brahmana caste. Right? I mean, this is happened when Prabhupada right there around 1960s, right? Even however fallen or heinous a Brahma Bandhu may be, all right, even they see a son of a Brahmana was fallen, but still they offer respect. But the men have begun to protest against the Brahma Bandhus who are born in families of good Brahmana, but by action less than a Sudra. Right? Nowadays, it's like this, you know, there's a child born in a first-class Brahmana, but the action is less than Sudra. Okay, now it says, the specific word used here as sloka is Vama Svabhava. Vama Svabhava, mild and gentle by nature. A good man or a woman accept anything. A good man or a woman, they accept anything very easily. A good man or a woman accept everything easily. But a man of average intelligence does not do so. Even good things or bad things, the good person, good man, good woman, they can accept it. Yes, never mind, it's okay. But the people with average intelligence, they cannot do so. But anyway, we should not give up our reason and discriminatory power just to be gentle. So Prabhupada also says, what he says, but we should not give up our reason and discriminatory power just to be gentle. Oh, I'm a gentle person. So any Tom, Dick and Harry come and talk to me, I listen. No, you must have the discrimination power. You must do the comparison. One must have good discriminatory power. Very important. When we can have discriminatory power, if we have intelligence. We don't have intelligence, suddenly one guy says everything is one. Oh, okay. One guy come and say like this, like today there's one bogus guy is around in Ipoh, right? One of my traders told me to come. I said, then he asked me to say, come on, if I come, definitely, you know, bogus. He said, everything is universe. Bogus philosophy. Right? So we must have discrimination power. Like yesterday, I was talking to my cousin, you know. Yeah, she's here also. You know, sometimes, you know, we're born in that culture. We've been worshipping that for some time. That's why we must have discrimination. We must have use of intelligence, not our emotion. Right? Sometimes you see that in certain photos, there's some kind of miracle can happen. Like the holy ash, vibhuti. Vibhuti will be dropping from the photo. Right? And you smell the vibhuti, smells like paneer. What is paneer? Rose water. Oh, this particular guru got some kind of miracle, is there? No. This is all act of Maya. I think we discussed that, I think, around last month. How Maya acts. Act of Maya. Maya will always put you this kind of situation to convince you to stay where you are. To make you believe, even though I'm worshipping some bogus idea, but that is real idea. Make you believe. Oh, look at that, something is falling off from there. That's why I was telling, if at all we worship this kind of bogus idea, you can be very rich, you can be very opulent, you can be very successful. But the most important, we are losing the most auspicious human birth. Even Mayavadi, who says everything is one, is very offensive. And Bhakti Loka, everybody says, do not associate with Mayavadi. Not a moment with Mayavadi. Who believes everything is equal and who believes that you are God. That is very dangerous. But imagine the person who proclaim and propagate that he is God and all these kind of, they are the worse than Mayavadis. And what they are called, in Nectar of Instruction? No, Ishopanishad. What they are called as? What are they called? The one who thinks himself as God and go around acting like a god. Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, you remember?
Mayavadi, Prabhu.
Worse than Mayavadi.
Narayana சொல்லுவோம்.
இல்ல, worse than Mayavadi. Mayavadi ஒரு படு மோசம்.
Okay.
நான் கடவுள், நான் தான் பகவான். நம்ம நித்யானந்த சுவாமி இருக்காரே, அந்த மாதிரி நான் தான் கடவுள். What they call that? Atmaha, the killer of the soul. It is a spiritual suicide. And they will stay in a very abominable hell. The guru, along the so-called God, along with the followers, all will be given a special place. Right? So that's why we must have the discrimination power. And the வித்தியாசத்தை நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அப்போ for that reason we must have that intelligence. We should not use our emotion. We must use the intellect, because the power to judge a thing on its merit. We should not follow the mild nature of a woman and thereby accept which is not genuine. Sometimes we should not follow the mild nature of a woman and accept everything which is not genuine. Everything bogus we accept. Yeah, no. So Ashwatthama may be respected as a good-natured woman. Ashwatthama may be respected by a good-natured woman, but that does not mean that he is a good or genuine Brahmana. Any questions on this? All right. Okay. So it's already 11 o'clock and text 43. Here such a okay, short purport. Shall we just do this one text? 43. Wow, I thought I can do. Still. Anyway, we are not rushing. Uvacha cha shahantyasya bandanayanang sati mucyatam esha. See the word mucyatang. You see, why is repeated 2 times? But you see the word here, mucyatam. Uvacha cha shahantyasya bandanayanang sati mucyatam esha brahmano nitaram guru. What is mucyatam? Right? Being Archana Sati devoted, mucyatam. Just get him released. Right? Okay. Translation. Please read the translation. Anyone? Read the translation.
I read, Prabhu.
Yes,
She could not tolerate Ashwatthama's being bound by ropes, and being a devoted lady, she said, "Release him, for he is a Brahmana, our spiritual master."
Wow. So what did she say? She could not tolerate that Ashwatthama being bound like by rope. And she's being a very devoted lady. I say, release him, for he is a Brahmana, our spiritual master. Purport. As soon as Ashwatthama was brought before Draupadi, she thought it is intolerable that the Brahmana should be arrested like a culprit and brought before her in that condition, especially when the Brahmana happened to be a teacher's son. Arjuna arrested Ashwatthama knowing perfectly well that he was the son of a Dronacharya. He knows. Krishna also knew him to be so, but both of them condemned the murderer without consideration for being the son of a Brahmana. According to revealed scripture, now Prabhupada is, revealed scripture means Vedas, a teacher or a spiritual master is liable to be rejected if he proves himself unworthy of the position of a guru. Okay, this is very important point. So when we can reject a guru, so it says that in the Shastra, that a teacher or a spiritual master is liable to be rejected if he proves himself unworthy to the position of a guru or a spiritual master. Okay. Now, a guru is called also an acharya. The guru is also called an acharya, or a person who has personally assimilated all the essence of Shastra. So we understand the word acharya means what? The person who assimilated, digested, lived all the essence or important points of the Shastra and has helped his disciples to adopt the ways. So Ashwatthama failed to discharge the duties of a Brahmana. He failed, and therefore he was liable to be rejected from the exalted position of a Brahmana. So on this consideration, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna were right in condemning Ashwatthama. But to good lady like Draupadi, the matter was considered to be from the angle of Sastric vision, but as a matter of custom, not under the Sastra, but according to the custom. By custom, Ashwatthama was offered the same respect as the offered to his father, as a custom, right? It was also because generally the people accept the son of a Brahmana as the real Brahmana by sentimental only. Okay, son of a Brahmana, you're a Brahmana. Oh, it's all sentimental proper rights. Factually, the matter is different. By fact, the matter is different. A Brahmana is accepted on the merit or qualification and not by the merit or simply being the son of a Brahmana. No. But in spite of all these, Draupadi desired that Ashwatthama be at once released and at all the same time good sentiment for her. That means that the devotee of the Lord can tolerate all sort of tribulation personally. The devotee can tolerate all kind of tribulation, all kind of suffering personally. But still, such devotees are never unkind to others, even to the enemy. Remember that. Even you have enemy, you cannot even be unkind to the enemy. These are the characteristic one who is a pure. Okay, that Prabhupada writes, these are the characteristic of one who is a pure devotee of the Lord. Please underline this statement. Right? And write it down. These are the characteristic of pure devotee. That means he can't show unkind to others, even to his own enemy. Okay, very important. Eh? Any questions? Okay, the next one is just a read only. It's just it's a very straightforward message. Ra sa rahasyo danur veda sa visargo pasham yama astra gramascha bhavata shikshito yat anugrahat. Please read the translation. Read the translation.
It was by Dronacharya's mercy that you learned the military art of throwing arrows and the confidential art of controlling weapons. Hare Krishna.
So that's why Draupadi is telling them, it was by the Dronacharya mercy. Because Dronacharya is their Dhanuracharya. So Dhanur Veda. So there's called another thing called Dhanur Veda. Dhanur Veda means the art of war. Right? How the Dhanur Veda means knowledge of the art of manipulating bows and arrows. How the art of war is Dhanur Veda. Dhanur means Dhanusu, the bow. Right? How to use the bow. Right? So you learn from him. And they learn the military art of throwing arrows and the confidential art of controlling weapons. The Guru taught you. So now Prabhupada writes, Dhanur Veda or a military science was taught by Dronacharya with all its confidential secret of throwing and controlling the Vedic hymns. He taught, Dronacharya taught everything. Gross military science is a dependent of material weapon. But finer than that, it is the art of throwing the arrow saturated with Vedic hymns, which act more effectively than the gross material weapon like the machine gun or an atomic bomb. It's more powerful than the machine gun and atomic bomb. The control is by Vedic mantra. It's all controlled by Vedic mantra or the transcendental science of sound. It is said in Ramayana that Maharaj Dasaratha, the father of Lord Sri Rama, used to control arrows by sound only. Wow. He could pierce his target with his arrow by hearing the sound only. Just hear the sound, release the arrow. Wow. Without seeing the object. So this is a finer military science than that of the gross material military weapon used nowadays. Arjuna was taught all this, and therefore Draupadi wished that Arjuna feel obliged. So Draupadi wished that Arjuna feel obliged to Acharya Drona for all these benefits. And in the absence of Dronacharya, his son was the representative. When the father is not there, the son is the representative. So that was the opinion of the good lady Draupadi. It may be argued why Dronacharya, a rigid Brahmana, should be a teacher of military science. You can argue why Dronacharya, a rigid Brahmana, the teacher of military science. Right? So now Prabhupada writes here a very important point. What he writes, he said, okay, the reply is that Brahmana should become a teacher, regardless of what his department of knowledge is. The Brahmana means teacher. It doesn't matter what he teaches. A learned Brahmana should become a teacher, must become a teacher, right? A priest and the recipient of charity. They are the one who become a teacher, the priest, or the one who receives charity, dakshana. A bona fide Brahmana is authorized to accept such professions. All right. Okay. So with that, we end the session here. Starting from tomorrow, 45. When you look at 45, 46, 47, it's all short. 49, 50. I think most likely we can complete our chapter 7 tomorrow. Right? So tomorrow we're going to continue with 45. So any questions, any comment, any takeaway that you'd like to share, any questions that you want to ask? Eka Chakra, you are late today.
Yes, came back, Prabhu, from hospital.
Oh, went to hospital.
Result from blood test. Everything is good.
Very good. Okay. Any questions, Prabhus and Mothers? Any takeaway? Tomorrow, Saki Mataji will be sharing a gratitude. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday. And Thursday, who want to do it? Okay. I don't want to call, but I want you to come forward to say, don't worry. You can, oh, I have already said it. How can I do it again? You can do it as much as many times. Every time also can. But of course, you must know who to be thankful. Thankful to your spiritual master, the person who brought you to Krishna consciousness. And just think, oh, if not Prabhupada, can I sit and read this book? When I gave a gratitude once, my mentor Pran Govinda Prabhu got a shock of his life. I said, I thank to COVID-19. Do anyone dare to give gratitude to COVID-19? Many people died. I say, oh, thank to COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, everybody stayed at home. Because of that, Zoom appeared. And because of Zoom, I'm connected. And because of that, you are in America, Florida, Alachua, and I'm in Malaysia, sitting here and we get connected. And through this, because... So you can be grateful to everything because life is beautiful if you are a devotee. Because the life is full of gratitude as a devotee of Krishna. Right? So think about it. Those are Thursday. And most likely Friday, I need to take a break. Because on that day, my daughter's school sports and she keeps insisting. So if possible, we can meet in the evening. Friday evening, we can try to meet up maybe from 7 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. Okay. Anyway, I will just check it out. So Friday, I will confirm about my daughter's school sports day. So she's been keep insisting. So that should be from 7 a.m. to 11. Right. Yes, Vaishnava Prabhu. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Can you? Okay.
The Gundicha Marjana Prabhu is also on the 10th.
Gundicha Marjana is on the 10th. Oh, the evening class, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it starts at 9:30. Malaysian time 9:30.
Yeah.
All right. If Malaysian time 9:30 means maybe we can start from 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Or if that is not possible, we can do it on Saturday morning.
But that's I'm just reminding you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Thank you. But Saturday and Sunday, I feel like some kind of feeling, without anything. Anyway, all good, Prabhus and Mothers. Put a thumbs up if it's good. So I can know that all of you are here with me. All right. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
All
Prabhu.
right. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, not to have on Saturday because we going to have a yajna for Guru Maharaj.
Oh, yeah.
Day in the temple, yeah.
What time is that, Mataji?
10 to
11?
10 o'clock. It starts 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Please come, Prabhu, if you are free.
Hopefully, Prabhu. Mataji. When I saw that advertisement, I just thought, oh, how nice if I'm in KL. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Anyway, thank you so much for your wonderful association. Gantrat Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Our great Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to wonderful devotees assembled here. I please accept my humble obeisances. If I've said anything wrong, anything distinct, please kindly forgive me. There's no intention, but just to make a point. Sometimes I give some analogy, which sometimes hurts, right? Thank you. Sorry if I've offended anyone, right? Till we meet again tomorrow morning. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha.
Adityanam Baba Nebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namo.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, thank you.